What's up, everybody? Tyler Parsons back at you, Director of Sales of Brick Mortar Distribution, The Wolf. Guys, I am back with the most in-depth episode I've ever done tonight. I want everybody to gather in. I'm going to give everybody about a minute to get in here. Let everybody start to flow in. Like the video, share the video, and comment, guys. I'm not going to be able to go through all the comments tonight like I have in the past. But everybody just jump on in. I'm going to give it about 30 more seconds, 45 more seconds to jump in. And we're going to break down so many new awesome things. This is going to be the longest live episode yet. So if you have a chance, hang tight. There's going to be a lot of knowledge and a lot of important stuff going on. So as always, let's cue in the music. And let's have another phenomenal Wolf Wednesday. I see there's already a good group in here tonight. I always like to give a little shout outs in the beginning. I see the Regs are in here. My beautiful wife. Shout out for the new good looking shirt I got from her this week. Davey, JR, Can, Casey. So guys, like I mentioned every week, please share this video real quick. She is so hot, Davey. You're gonna die, bro. I'm just playing. But as always, guys, please share this video, and then we'll get started here in about 10 seconds after we get a drink of water. Your old man is watching. What's up, Daddy-O? All right, guys. So this morning, we sent out a brand new newsletter for our highly, people were begging for us to drop these products. They were online-only release, but we finally brought them to the wholesale game, and we've already started sending these products out to stores nationwide. And if you didn't get the newsletter today about the two brand new products, we dropped the highly awaited, the BCAA for Her by FoxyFit, and then the probiotic for Her by FoxyFit. And I'm just going to have to play off this, guys. I have had so many people say, Tyler, you say probiotic so funny. My wife gives me hell. Everybody gives me hell. I just say, that's why I say probiotic. I can't help it. But I'm going to talk about these two products first tonight, guys. I never really got a chance to break them down, why we would use them, specifically women, your women clients. If you're a woman customer on here tonight, which I'm finding I'm having a lot, just more of just the layman person watching these videos. And so this is going to be great for everybody. So let's just kind of start with the FoxyFit BCAAs, guys. So the BCAAs for Her come in blue raspberry and fruit punch. As you know, this is a FoxyFit product, so it is considered a women's product. But if you're a guy and just feeling frisky and fancy, this can do the trick. The great thing about the branched chain amino acid products that we make, guys, we do the 10-1-1 matrix. We are firm believers that leucine is one of the best things that you can take during intra workouts, and that's why we do the 10-1-1s, because it naturally is more anabolic while we're training. We also, again, added the glutamine, we added the taurine, we added the HICA. I want to capitalize on those three ingredients and then just get down to just the general knowledge of a branched chain, but let's do that first. Guys, we take branched chain amino acids, specifically pre, intra training, post workout, when we're mowing our yard, whatever it may be. But this, guys, essentially is what Gatorade and Powerade should have been. This is what fuels our bodies while training, makes sure our body is utilizing fat for energy and preserving muscle, lean tissue. Because the problem is, guys, if we don't have a sufficient amount of amino acid content, specifically non-essential, which these are non-essential aminos, then our body will store fat and burn muscle. That's the complete opposite. We don't want to be catabolic or be, producing catabolism, because then we increase cortisol. Cortisol makes us hold more fat. That's never a good deal. So, guys, anybody that's known me, the times I was in the retail fronts, and still to this day, branched amino acids are my most highly recommended supplement by anyone during the workouts. But for you ladies out there tonight, if you're not using branched chain amino acids, you are really cutting yourself short when it comes to results, when it comes to recovery, when it comes to energy, just the full gamut. And if you're feeling a little, in the summer months, this is a phenomenal mix with your vodka. But on to the next points. Glutamine, guys, we talked about that a few weeks ago with the refuel. Glutamine, again, is an essential amino acid our body makes, but not in abundance. So anytime we can get more L-glutamine, that's a phenomenal add for us to prevent the soreness that we would get after a hard leg day or whatever it may be, a strenuous workout. Taurine, there's been tons of data on this, guys. Taurine is a highly recommended, especially during workouts, because it helps with power output. So for you ladies, if you're wanting to, of course, run faster, lift harder, you're a cardio junkie, taurine is going to be naturally extremely depleted, so that's going to help replenish that. And then Hika, guys, Hika is a phenomenal added supplement or ingredient to this mix, and Hika increases protein synthesis, which again helps with more added muscle recovery and repair. So ladies out there tonight, store owners out tonight, if you have a good woman-based clientele, this is a phenomenal ad. It comes in blue raspberry and fruit punch. It is now open for wholesale, but this is BCAAs. It's a good little breakdown of how BCAAs work. So get this in your life. All right, on to probiotic for her. So this is the sister product to our best seller, Biozyme. Biozyme is our probiotic under BioPrime Nutrition. And this is the sister product to that, probiotic for her. We used a very, very similar technology on this product, guys. Man, someone has blown me up with some love. It's Larry. Gosh, Larry, I love you, man. You're probably lit as heck right now. But back to the probiotic for her. We used a very similar technology, guys. 14 different strains in 6 billion live cultures. We again used the 3-stage technology of the prebiotic release, then the capsule-in-capsule technology. Basically, the prebiotic is encapsulated inside of the product. So when we're talking about moving through the pathway and getting to the gastrointestinal tract, it prevents any degradation of that. Okay. Prebiotics also, guys, it is so amazing. And if you're currently taking a probiotic and you don't have a prebiotic added to it, basically it's your probiotic in your gut is not flourishing. Prebiotic is like the fertilizer or the food for the probiotic. So when that is established in our GI tract, our probiotic feeds on that, and from there it stays in our stomachs longer. Okay, anybody that's not taking a probiotic is cutting themselves short. From all the antibiotics people pump in their systems, all the non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs people pump in their systems like Advil, ibuprofen, etc. This is phenomenal. And I know I'm talking about probiotics in general, and this is for both men and women education. But if you're not taking a probiotic, you're cutting yourself short when it comes to a boost in immunity, a boost in just overall well-being. This is where people talk about the brain of your body is your gut. No better way to fix that and to promote that is with a good probiotic. And this has, again, the added prebiotic is stage 1 part of the delivery. Stage 2, again, is the part where it gets into your GI tract. It is not being broke down, not being degraded. And from there is the third part of delivery where the probiotic is delivered into your GI tract. But ladies out there, this is a phenomenal supplement for you. For the guys out there, our Biozyme, I'll just grab it. Where's it at? Where'd my Biozyme go? My gosh, someone took my Biozyme. I'm going to have to hurt them. But that's the brother product to this. One of the best products you can take out there, guys. So this is also available for wholesale. Contact me at tparsons@bmdist. The same for the FoxyFit BCAAs for her. And these are available and ready to go. And for you ladies out there, like I just talked about, boost immunity, help flatten the midsection, anti-bloater, balanced digestion, increased regularity, all the great positives. Okay, next, the highly anticipated Alpha Shredded. Y'all want to get into it. If you want to get into it, I want to see a bunch of little likies, as fast as you can do likies. I want to see a bunch of those. And then we're about to crank out Alpha Shredded right now. So this is probably the most highly anticipated. It is the most highly anticipated supplement product we've ever brought to our boards. It's 2 other brother products coming out in the weeks after that. Android Draw and Trinity testing we'll talk about next week, episode 10. But tonight we're going to talk about Alpha Shredded. Okay, we're going to get into a lot of in-depth analytics about this, get into the technology, get into just the ins and outs of how these hormones work. And this is a phenomenal self-education for anybody out there. This is where pro-hormones, this is where anabolics are going. And if you don't have these in your stores, or if you're not taking this just as a consumer, you're cutting yourself short long-term, guys. So what we did with Alpha Shredded. Alpha Shredded is going to be a product for men that are looking to gain muscle, and again, for retailers out there looking for the alternative. When SARMs are bye-bye, when the old school hormones are bye-bye, this is where we're going, okay? So what Alpha Shred has in it, it has 15 milligrams of a hormone called 3AD, or it's a DHA metabolite we'll talk about. It has 30 milligrams of epiandrosterone, or just called epiandro, and then we put 2 milligrams of DHB, okay? And I'm going to break down every little part of this here in just a minute. All right, I love the comments. So, just get in the parts, guys. Sorry, I talk this much, man. I get thirsty. So I'm going to put my literature in front of me. Guys, these are, basically where pro-hormones have now had to go is basically they're not a pro-hormone until they're converted inside your body. That's where all the technology has taken us. So the great thing about 3AD, that hormone, guys, it's revolutionary. It's the first of its kind out there. It's a DHA metabolite. So what that means is it's an adrenal metabolite originating from DHEA. And so where you'll see we're going in just a minute is both of these are where they go is they're derivatives of DHT or standalone, okay? And everybody knows DHT is phenomenally anabolic, and we'll kind of get into that. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read out the literature and the big highlights, and from there talk about just in layman's terms what this means for you on results and how it converts in our body. So I have a little conversion chart right here in front of me, guys. So basically what it does is it's measuring relative androgenic potency of DHEA in comparison to other things, putting one testosterone at 100% level of androgenic activity. On that chart, it's at 43.9%. The only things higher than that on that chart are methylsterone, DHT, and of course, testosterone. But as I just mentioned, both these epiandro and then 3AD both convert once into the system to DHT. And DHT is 75% on this chart, as relative androgenic potency is at 75%. And so what is this meaning for us, guys, is we're now getting back into the result-driven supplements where you want to look dry. You want to feel massive increase in libido, massive increase in strength. And so this is going to be revolutionary in what you can take again to your consumers, and then you as a consumer, what you can take. No more of this wishy-washy, I don't know where we're at, I don't know where we're going. Yes, it's going to get you peeled, but it's no more of that, okay? So when I just mentioned, the deal is with 3AD, it's not really considered an androgen, though. Okay, again, when I mentioned before, it's an adrenal metabolite originating from DHEA. And so this is where we're going to go in here into the ingredient side. But I want to pause on that for a minute and really talk about the highlights, because when you're going to hear some of these doses, like I just mentioned, you're going to get some of these label gurus out there. You're like, I need 250 milligrams or 500 milligrams of epiandro to be potent. But that's where we bring in the technology, guys. What we did with Alpha Shred is we put in this tetrazorb patent-pending technology. And then I mentioned a minute ago with DHB. What DHB, guys, is basically an ingredient. It comes from grapefruit extract, but it increases in absorption and remains in the bloodstream longer, yielding better results from supplements, specifically pro-hormones. So we added that 2 milligrams to the supplement along with the tetrazorb delivery. And so basically what this means, what tetrazorb delivery means is this allows the active administered ingredients to be put in the body in a much lower dose, but still produce effective results commonly seen in the 500 milligram dosage, okay? Tetrazorb delivery was designed to avoid ingredient degradation in the stomach and transport the actives into the bloodstream with the metabolic inhibitors and absorption matrix. So essentially, guys, it's what I mentioned with the probiotics. The tetrazorb technology allows us as a supplement company to put lower active ingredients in there. Means you don't have to take 1,000 different capsules throughout the day, but still be just as potent as it would be taking at a 500 milligram dose. And so what you'll see when we give you the recommended dose on this product, we recommend that you take 2 capsules a day. You can take that 30, which would be 30 milligrams of 3AD, and then a total dose of 60 milligrams of epiandro, and you will be just as and get just as much active ingredient as you would if you're taking 500 milligrams, which that is revolutionary, guys. It's great to see technology of supplements come so far. And so that's why when we get into, talking about 3AD and Epiandro now, is we don't have to take so much to really be great. And so now into 3AD, guys. 3AD is phenomenally a great standalone ingredient. But we added the Epiandro because, again, what we're seeing with the supplements that are coming out is they're very synergistic together. Synergism is where a lot of these things are going with the ecosteroids that are coming out. We talked about laxogenic in the past, which is an ecosteroid. So it's one of those things, one of these ingredients that's great as a standalone, but when we paired it with the Epiandro, it just made more sense. Let me get another drink. So, when I mentioned the Alpha Shr3aded contains 2 prohormones, the 3AD, Epiandro. So, when we get into like the plain English, guys, both prohormones are DHT derivatives that convert to standalone via different pathways. Okay. However, 3AD is decidedly more potent. Furthermore, recent studies have shown that 3AD, like other DHT derivatives, work great as a standalone, but makes an excellent synergistic addition to other prohormones like Epiandro. Epiandro, guys, is an androgenic steroid hormone, which is a natural metabolite of DHEA and converts to DHT. All right. The deal is the reason these aren't prohormones or considered a prohormone outside of that is because until it converts in the body as a steroid, it's not a prohormone. So again, it's great for us. Epiandro again converts to DHT in the body. DHT is our male sex hormone. So this will cause an increase in strength. It will help maintain muscle mass. Also, DHT does not inhibit estrogen conversion. So again, 3AD and Epiandro are not estrogenic. So that is a phenomenal thing where you're not going to have excess water retention. You're not going to get into the bad sides that you're used to getting from the old wet pros out there. So again, guys, what we're getting from this is both of these convert from 2 different pathways into DHT. DHT, when I go to my next page, is shown to some degree to be 30 times more potent than testosterone because of its increased affinity in the androgen receptor. All right? So, where are we going to get with this? What are the results? The science is there. They're basically, again, 2 prohormones that convert to DHT once they get into your body. So what are the results we're going to get from Alpha Shr3aded? Obviously, massive increase in muscle hardness. Definitely an increase in libido. Personally, when I was, before, baby, 3 weeks ago, I was hitting the Alpha Shr3aded. Guys, this stuff is amazing. An increase in just overall euphoric feeling. You just feel, increase in energy that is just amazing. But another deal, guys, you're going to see a major increase in appetite. And as you see AndroDraw coming out in a few weeks and Trinity testing, Alpha Shr3aded is basically the pinnacle product between both of those that makes all these, again, synergistic together, because you're going to have so many people coming in, or guys specifically, that need an increase in appetite. They need an increase in all these other different things. And this is basically the pinnacle product of all 3 of those that brings them all together. But again, increased appetite, increased energy, a drier appearance, as you hear some of these people talking about, peeled as a joke around here at the office. And obviously, guys, an increase in lean, dense muscle, and increase in strength. So again, guys, 3AD is a really, really new hormone on the market. There is not a lot of literature out there, but the literature that we've gotten, the literature we've seen, and other people are a lot smarter than me and I've heard from, it's revolutionary. It's going to take our industry into a whole new level. Again, Epiandro has been around for a long time, but again, with the Tetrasorb technology, that at that lower dose is going to make it a lot more effervescent in the body and make this product profoundly more potent. So there's Alpha Shr3aded. We'll be opening pre-orders here in a few weeks. I'm telling you, pre-orders will be the most necessary thing that you've ever done as a retailer for one into your stores. I guarantee you I will sell out of this product in the first week. That is a guarantee. So Make sure you get your pre-orders in. Make sure you're looking for emails from me. I've already sent out, showed some snippets of the renders of these 3 products. I'll be breaking down the labels to these renders to all my retailers in the coming days. The pricing is established. All that is ready to go. So again, Alpha Shr3aded, the first part of our Savage series, is here and ready to go in the next couple weeks. And the sister products, Androdraw and Trinitestin, we will be breaking down next week. Those 2 products are pro-hormone DHEA products. One is more of a bulking. The Androdraw is a bulking supplement, whereas the Trinitestin is a strength and power supplement. It also has 2 phenomenal ecosteroids in there. So much new stuff. Again, guys, I just try to be a point for y'all to bring a little bit more education. I am not the know-all be-all. There are so many more people out there a lot smarter than me. I always recommend doing your research, but to the part again that I like to hone in on, and I know there's laymen in here. When I say laymen, it's just general consumers, but I have my retailers, people that run these shops. These products are going to be where you need to go. We'll be the true retail exclusive dealer of pro-hormone DHEAs and the only provider of 3AD within the next 2 months. So we're here to back you. We're here to take you to the next level. This is one of I love Wolf Wednesdays like this. My wife told me, he's like, baby, you need to get back to the informative stuff. I feel like that's what people like to watch, like to hear. It keeps me guys in the constant of making sure I'm on my game. And I just want to bring y'all as much as I can. So again, thank y'all for another phenomenal week of Wolf Wednesday. Again, BCAAs by FoxyFit, Probiotic for Her by FoxyFit are available for order. Again, guys, thank y'all for tuning in for another week. Episode 9. Yes. And as always, the Wolf is signing out. Thank y'all for joining in. Later, Gators.